Hello, hello. Maybe I was trying to find good lighting, but I don't know. Maybe that's not gonna work. Good afternoon for most of you. It's like 11:59 here. We're in Yuma again today. We went, if you've been following our travels, we went to Mexico and then we were like offline forever and everybody kind of freaked out. But we're back. And actually, Verizon just changed our plan now, so we get internet and phone for the same cost as before in Canada and Mexico now. So I'm super excited to go back to Mexico and be able to use that when we can find service. Hey Jody, hey Angela, is my lighting like really bad? I don't know, tell me, am I like in a dark shadow? My screen is so scratched up. It's kind of hard to see myself even, but that's life with 6 kids. Hey Rihanna. Okay, I want to talk today about mom guilt because I'm at the park with my kids and we did some schoolish stuff this morning. We read and discussed and things, and then we came to the park. Okay, thank you, Angela. Thank you, ladies. So we did some stuff together, and then we drove around, did some exploring, and then we came to the park, and I turned my phone on for the first time today. And so I was standing in the shade, and I was checking all my messages and doing all that. And some people were riding their bikes by, and all my kids are playing on the park, and I'm staring at my phone. And I have seen those posts that other people are like, "Mom, get off your phone, pay attention to your kids." Okay, just maybe your story is that, or maybe that person who wrote that, you know, they are never with their kids and they pick them up for just a minute and then they run to the park and then they ignore them. I don't know. But for me and our family, we're together all the time. And we had already spent this great quality time together. We came to the park, they get to have a break from me and I get to have a break from them, you know? And there's this part of me that's like, I know these people are judging me, they're going past, they're seeing me on my phone. And then it's like, I have to let that go. They don't know my story. If it bothered them that much, they'd come up to me and talk to me about it. Maybe they're gonna go on Facebook today and they're gonna post some rant about some mom being on her phone while their kids are playing at the park, but I have bigger and better things to do than complain about, I don't know, some random stranger that I know nothing about. And I just need to let those things go. So I just wanted to share that with you, to let these judgments that you may think people have, and maybe you've read them, you know, people posting their opinions about what they think other parents should or should not do. And as we all know, as anyone that has had more than one child, all kids are different and all parenting things work a little differently with each child. And please stop, guys. And right now, my kids are having a moment. But okay, so, you know, it's just, we gotta let go of that guilt. Like, if there's something, if God's showing you that there's an issue, fix it, you know, like, but he'll show you a solution at the time. He doesn't just heap on guilt to us. You know, he might say, girl, you're spending too much time on your phone. Put it down and go hug your kids, you know. But if you're just feeling this attack, that's not from God. So tell the enemy to shut his mouth and just do what you know is best and let go of the outside voices. Okay, when parents are judgy and they aren't paying attention to their kids at the park, I only judge you when their kid becomes, when a kid's being naughty. That's awful. I also have no problem disciplining other people's children. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to spank somebody else's kid, but I'm going to say to them, hey, that's not nice. Don't do that. You know, I really feel like sometimes, even for my kids, when they hear it from an outside person, it sinks in a little deeper. They tend to like, oh, that's just what mom thinks. But it's like, oh, that lady said that that's rude too. Maybe it's not just mom and her pet peeves, you know? So I mean, there's definitely a balance there. Like, you don't want to be negative Nancy getting after every kid for every little thing. But if we could kind of help each other out, you know, and if we're seeing something, just to put an end to it, you know. That's my feelings on that. Yeah. Smile harder. Yep. Okay, I'm just reading through my messages here. Hello, ladies. Yeah, if you're just jumping on, you might have to go back to get to the gist of my point there. But basically, different situations for different people. And, you know, if you read I used to read those like parenting magazines, and I realized that a lot of them were written to working moms, and so a lot of their feedback didn't apply to me. Like, not feedback, their coaching, what they would tell moms. It was like, you know, never listen to the radio in the car. Make sure you're always talking to your kids. You know, read to them at bedtime. Make sure you're reading like 100 books to them at bedtime. Well, we did so much reading during the day together that at bedtime I was like, done. I'm not a night person. I'm exhausted. And I'm just like, peace out. And maybe I read a story. Maybe I tuck you in. Maybe you tuck me in. Okay, honestly, that's how it goes at my house. But, you know, we want to spend time with our kids, but it just looks different in each family how we spend time. And so when we're listening to these voices that are saying this, you need to do A, B, and C. Well, that formula doesn't fit for every family. And so, you know, just take a look at that for a moment and don't get spastic that you have to read 20 books to your kids at bedtime. Maybe you read 20 books to them at breakfast time, you know, like, chill. Bring them, okay. Oh, sorry. I'm having a hard time understanding comments, reading. Have a great day, guys. We're at the park. We're going to go to the library and Barnes & Noble. It's going to be an awesome day where we can use the internet and work while the kids get to play, and we take turns watching them. So we're going to hit so many things off our to-do list today. I hope you are too. Have a great day.